We're at the 2 degrees C, 2 degrees Celsius Symposium here in Los Angeles.
An AIA LA Symposium on climate change.
The most fun part of the day.
I think the most successful thing that our firm has done to mitigate climate change in the buildings that we design is really to use passive design as a tool. Before we think about the mechanical systems or the electrical systems, you need to design your building for the environment where it exists.
To have a better green infrastructure, which is actually almost like a buffer, can hold water back, can evaporate, can have a cooling effect to the region.
It is so helpful for us to be able to interface with the architect community, not just for them to understand our goals, but for us to really understand the art of the possible.
We were looking at creating a great kind of central hub of meeting that was on multiple levels. The code was requiring a smoke evacuation process that could have added at least $1 million. Boro Hupple helped us to model, using fluid dynamic software, a simulation of all the movements of air, all the movements of smoke in the case of a fire, all the movements of people in terms of how they could exit. And it was only because of the power of that tool that we were able to get approval for a more sophisticated natural way of ventilating. So that was kind of a virtuous cycle. We saved $1 million, we had a much less energy consuming solution, and we solved all the technical problems.
A lot of times those technologies make the building so much more valuable. The financial value proposition is there. It's very important for architects. I know we have to understand so much already, but to understand investment profiles, value propositions, even things like net present value, return on investment, so they can make that financial sell. I think we can get a lot more sustainable projects out there.
We are investing in our future. This is a building that we are designing to last 150 years. The upfront capital cost of this project is slightly more, but it should never have to pay for utility in that entire time.
We can't all figure out the solutions alone, and so being able to share and cross-fertilize and learn something from another peer is really beneficial and helpful. It helps build us all up.
It's a good day to step back and realize that everybody really is on the same page and striving for the same goal.
We are here to take on our shoulder the role to fight against the climate change.
But then in the end, it's really also about the delight of a space, which lifts up, our spirits and encourages us to lead a positive life.
And everyone is responsible, not just only as an architect or as an engineer, but as a citizen of the world.